Good morning, Writing 394. This is Professor Anderson with a little brief overview of week 5 and a little more detail about primary research. So you notice this quick introduction, which is actually very lengthy, into week 5. I recommend you read this several times because the really important part of what this is, the fundamentals of week 5 should prove for you is considering how it is that you will distribute, collect, and then integrate primary research into your research-based report. So as this description gives you or shares with you, primary research is that firsthand understanding. I love this description because it talks about something that can, a topic, workplace, seating in general, and it gives it a scenario of where scholarly research on the topic really isn't going to hit home for the decision maker. What you really need in terms of that type of topic to address is primary research. And so it asks, how is it that you could gather authentic research, primary research on the topic to be more meaningful and supportive of the academic paper, the academic research. And so that's what you need to determine this week is how is it and what types of primary research should you or do you need to collect to authenticate your academic findings. While others you've gathered plenty of resources with respect to your synthesis on your topic for your paper. And you have seen how it has, been disseminated across fields, how authors have shared similar ideas. But now you need to target in your workplace or in your home environment, your neighborhood, how is it that idea is translated or transmitted, or that problem is translated or transmitted into your workplace or your neighborhood. So, for example, with this particular topic given here about standing desks or the ergonomics of a sitting environment at work, the benefits of distributing a survey, the benefits of collecting data from people who work in that environment is the two-factor fold of secondary research shows these findings and our workplace supports that. So this week, what you're going to focus on is look at your secondary research. What is it that your secondary research conclusions have drawn? What are some of the benefits of the suggestions that you are recommending with respect to your final research paper? And then how can you craft that into primary research? Should you interview colleagues? Should you distribute a questionnaire? Should you conduct a survey? Would it be better to take photographs and integrate the photographs into the research? How is it that you can say these findings were from A, B, and C academic resource, and they translate into this specific example in our work site? So that's what primary research does. It allows you to support academic research in a real and tangible way so that your idea, your request that you are making in your research-based report is authenticated with a real-world example of what the scholarly research points to. So I hope that helps to make a distinction between secondary and primary research, because this week you should be focusing on determining a way to what kind of primary research you need to collect and or conduct, how you're going to collect and or conduct that primary research, and then how it is that you will integrate it. And that will be the discussion topic of a separate screencast.